Hello, hello. Welcome to another Wednesday Survivor episode of Real Talk. I am Devin Weeders. Jon Jon, how are you today?
How is my nation?
Yes, I'm good. How is my Dixon?
It's a good episode, even though the results are not what I wanted or expected.
Yeah, but
What are you gonna
yes,
do?
but it's shaping up to be a fantastic post-merge because there was a lot tonight. So
Yeah, I mean, it was really something that I never expected. Like, okay, we thought these targets, but then no, this was this target.
yeah, I guess let's start with the feast. Something I noticed was they zoomed in on the everything you need for the merge is right here. Do you think that was a clue of some sort that somebody missed?
Well, I'm glad you asked that because I was thinking about that because Gabby, she suspected like when she said like, oh, like when she saw like, oh, there's everything you need for the merge, and then I thought Gabby was gonna find an advantage or something like that. Like no, but it wasn't. That was just I guess it was just a talk.
Yeah, and then I guess let's get to all the scheming, like the three Davids and then the three Goliaths.
Yeah, I mean, there's no alliance name yet, but yeah. So it's what Alec, Mike, Dr. Allison, the three OG Goliath, and then bringing in Gabby, Nick, and Christian. So I mean, yeah, I know why Nick is brought up because Mike likes and they want to keep that rockstar like going on.
Yeah, and what do you think their future is going down the road? Like, how successful do you think they're going to be?
I mean, so far so good, but I don't know, but it's mostly Alex that we should be worried about because really, I mean, when they found out about Alec, flipping on Natalia, it's like it was already warning signs for all the Goliaths at this point.
Yeah, and let's talk about these 16 names that were thrown out in this episode. I guess let's start with Christian. What did you think of Christian's name being thrown out?
It was something weird, but I don't know why. I mean, Christian is not. I know Christian's not the physical type of challenge threat. I know he's the social and strategic type, so I understand why Angelina wants to go for him, but I think it's maybe too early right now, especially Dan and John already has something with him and the Muchacho, so we can't really do anything. I mean, they really want to keep him, and Angelina, I don't know what's wrong with her though, so that's kind of weird.
Yeah, and let's go to. I guess if you want to talk about anything at any time, just stop me. But let's go to Angelina. What did you think of Angelina's move to kind of let Elizabeth in on the plan?
I don't know. I mean, what do you? This is something like I never like. I thought those two will just work together, but it just turned out. I don't know, cause like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if Elizabeth just freaked out or just because Angelina was just like she was still mad because like they want to flip on Elizabeth because like I mean Angelina wants to get her own ways, but this week she's like she's acting like a brat.
Yeah, and what do you think about the whole Dan thing? When Dan came and was like, Dan came and Alec was like, they're throwing your name out. And knowing that he had two immunity idols and his alliance had the majority. And
I mean,
he
yeah.
freaked out. Like, what do you think about that?
I mean, I understand why Elizabeth wants to target, Dan, but I don't think it's because of the idol, but it was because I guess it was that one night when Elizabeth was sleeping next to Dan and Kara, and she just was annoyed because like, oh, those two are flirting, so they must be showmen, so we gotta like, I gotta get rid of this threat.
And so, what did you think of Dan, like, kind of like growing up? Like, was that the right move? Like, knowing he had two idols in the majority?
I mean, he told Kara, but I mean, really, at this point, I mean, sooner or later, everybody's gonna find out. Well, I think everybody, because Mike already knows, and he told Nick, and then Nick told Christian. So eventually, this thing is just gonna, just be out of the bag.
Yeah, and so let's get to this challenge. What did you think of this, like, impossible challenge that they had to do?
It was something new. I mean, I guess some people were saying it was from an Australian Survivor season. So, I mean, it was like, I don't know. It was like, oh, pendulum, like is it like the circle thing? So like, okay, I'm like, is Will Wall involved in this?
Yeah. And
but,
so
yeah, but I mean, it's something brand new. I mean, usually the beginning of these, immune challenges are like just, standing on a pole, hold on for dear life, or just, hang on to this, statue for as long as you can.
Yeah, and so I really like this challenge. What about you?
It was nice. I mean, hopefully they do more, new challenges. I mean, we're already seeing these old school stuff, so like we know what to expect. So at least it's something brand new, which I like.
Yeah, and so let's get to this crazy tribal council where Allison won immunity. And so then let's get to this crazy tribal council where Elizabeth told the whole.
I mean, we can go before the tribal. I mean, first of all, I mean, it's kind of weird that all the Goliaths were like together, and really, and Gabby was the one that suspected. Like, yeah, I know they're gonna work together no matter what. So like, but yeah. But it was Angelina, I think, who was gonna be going, especially what happened in the beginning. She's like, telling everyone like, let's get one question out, and like, and then she's starting to say like, oh my, this is what happens in the military and everything, and like, yeah, I mean, you're a spouse, not a soldier, so I don't know the difference. Like, you never deployed, so why are you talking about this? I mean, I know you're married to a military guy, but you're not in the military.
Yeah. And so and I think that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Yeah, and I thought like, oh, it's gonna get flipped now to Angelina, but suddenly I don't know. I think it was Dan. I think that was still like she still wants to go after Elizabeth.
Yeah, it was Dan that still wanted to go after Elizabeth, I think.
I mean, he only wanted to go after Elizabeth because his name was thrown out to him, and I don't know. And Dan was like, "Oh, what did I ever do?" It's like but Dan doesn't even know like, oh, he's targeted because not just because of the idols, but because his relationship with Kara, and people already knows, and that showman could be really troubling for Dan.
Yeah. And that showman could be the end of Dan's game, and so that's.
Yeah, but I think really before this tribal, it was mostly like who's targets, and like, okay, we went from Christian, and now suddenly Elizabeth, and then suddenly Angelina, and like it's just like flipping back and forth. But I think because Angelina tried, like, yeah, we know. Okay, here's the thing, like Angelina was mad, I guess, because she wanted to get out Christian, but then all the other Goliaths were like, like, yeah, no, we're not doing that, so we're going to do Elizabeth, and then she just pretend like she's like, sure, but I think deep down she's like, she's like, she just wants to, blow up.
Yeah, she just wants to blow it up. So.
But yeah, it really just asked me like, why did Angelina just work with the Davids? I mean, that would have been good, but I mean, it would be nice, but who can you get though to flip on? And
To
like,
flip on Goliath.
like I mean, Angelina's already rubbing the Goliath the wrong way, especially what she did. But who can you get from the Davids? Like, I mean, if those two were together, that'll be good. But you still need more numbers, and I think the six will not even those half of the six will not work with Angelina.
Yeah, that half of the six that wanted Elizabeth out will not work with Angelina now.
And then you got Carl, who's still bothered by Elizabeth, especially what happened last week with the back shelter issue.
Yeah, and so who do you think is in the best position after the first episode of the merge, and the worst position?
I mean, can we talk maybe Gabby? But she was being so emotional at Tribal, especially because like I think Gabby says like, oh, because we're still in this theme thing, and like I think she's just upset because of them always being in the bottom.
Yeah, and I guess it goes without saying that Angelina is in the worst position.
Especially what she did with trying to get rid of this early. But I would also if you say and when you said Angelina, I would say maybe Dan.
Yeah, Angelina and Dan are top, I think.
Yeah, and I don't know if we can add Alec to it because Alec, well, he thinks he's the one that's playing, but I mean, Alec is flipping him. He's like trying to get what his ways, and like him flipping, it's like being this double spy. It's nice, but it could hurt you also.
Yeah, it could really hurt you if you're not careful. So I think Alec's dangerous.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird that Alec decided to make this alliance, and like, yeah, it's okay, but people are still worried about it because, like, especially when they found out about what you did with Natalia.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was really something. I mean, I'm still like like okay, I know the six are together, but then who are? I mean, it was a unanimous vote, but who's on who? I mean, we know where the six are, but who else is also like there's the other people like who are in that alliance.
Yeah, there's other people too, so that's going to be an interesting factor.
Yeah, and then Nick is already with Mason Dixon, and he's with Rockstar. So, and those three are together in that same alliance with Dr. Allison, Gabby, and Alec. And I think at this point, I mean, I think Elizabeth knows she's probably going home, so she just wants to cause some issues with the Goliath, especially they have majority, they have power. So I think Elizabeth's doing something here that's maybe that's really going to cause the Goliath to question themselves and like, are we actually together? Or especially what Angelina did tonight. It's like she caused herself to be this target, especially when she threw out Christian's name.
Yes, and so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out over the coming weeks. So
yeah, but I cannot wait just to see what is really going to happen with the Goliath. Like, I mean, I think there's some cracks already forming with those 7.
Yeah, and so it should be a very interesting post-merge.
Yeah.
And so, are you ready for the 3, 2, 1, or do you have anything else?
I mean, do you want to get to Tribal?
Oh yeah, I thought okay, let's get to Tribal, I guess, with all the crazy whispering and stuff. I thought we already talked about that, but
no, we talked half of it because we mostly left up where Elizabeth's like telling what Angelina did and then like trying to throw the Goliath,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's a weird thing. Like you have what 4 of them whispering.
Yeah, you have 4 people whispering, and then you have the rest of the people just like looking at Jeff and like talking.
Yeah,
Like,
they're like, what the heck's going on? But and then suddenly Alec and Dan suddenly stood up, or what? I have no idea. That's kind of
yeah,
weird.
Alec and Dan stood up and started whispering and.
Yeah, I still don't know what they're whispering about. That's kind of. I mean, they say like just go for Elizabeth, or they're just like I mean, I thought it was gonna be Dan all this time, but no. I mean, I thought it was gonna be Dan from the beginning, and then no, Angelina. But I thought Elizabeth was
Yeah.
gonna stay. So did you thought that too?
I thought for sure once Angelina told Elizabeth that it was going to be Angelina. I didn't think it was going to be Dan tonight, but it's going to be Dan soon. So.
Yeah, but I think going to tribal, I thought it was gonna be Angelina. It's like, I mean, she thinks she's getting her ways, but I think
Yeah.
I don't know why they're just bananas. Maybe just because yes, I know it's too early for to make a big move, but I think it's maybe a safe move at this point in this merge. But maybe once you get, but I think maybe this next few episodes, like we're gonna see some
Yeah,
balance,
we're going to see some big cracks these next few episodes.
especially with these Goliaths. Like everyone thought they're all Goliath strong, but there is something in there that I mean, I could say, I mean, it's not as exciting as the Chris Noble last season, but I don't think. But it's not going to be, it's not. Well, it's not going to be as part of the JT, blind side from Heroes and Villains.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
and I don't think it's going to end like last season ended with like a Dom and Wendell blowout either. So that's good.
Yeah, I mean, these Davids have a lot to climb up, but they have a chance. And Elizabeth, I think she's doing a good idea of giving some life to the rest. And I think because she knows that she is a target no matter what. With I guess the Goliaths.
Yeah. So yeah, Elizabeth was fun. I was sad to see her go, but it's kind of inevitable. But
yeah, but hopefully she does. Hopefully, well, I think that makes her what Mayor Ponderosa for 37.
Yes.
Alrighty, so I wonder who's gonna be what is the other mayor? I guess. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I cannot wait to see. Hopefully moves are made because really, if this turned out to be a begonging of the Davids, like I don't, this season we're probably going to go down.
Yeah, this season probably won't be a landslide like last season was. So.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that already a few times where the majority always, gets their ways in the end. But it's like,
yeah,
like sometimes I just want somebody who is not part of a majority to get that win.
Yeah, and so yeah, that would be nice to see a David win. So, are you ready for the 3, 2, 1, or is there anything else you?
Yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, let's see our third stars of the week.
Number 3 would probably be Elizabeth. She tried to expose that crack in the Goliath. So
yeah, so I guess Elizabeth. I mean, I mean, I think she tried her best to get herself out of the way, but we know it didn't work. But at least Elizabeth is showing something like your Davids need to use this as an advantage.
Yeah, and so who's your number 3, Jon?
Oh my gosh! So number 3, I think for right now, I hate to do this, but I have to give it to Alec.
Yeah, Alec might be because he came to Dan and was like, they're throwing your name out. So
I mean, yeah, Alec was playing this double spy, person.
Yeah, I'm playing double spy between the Davids and Goliath.
Yeah, but he was able to form this group alliance. So I think it was a good idea. But I mean, yeah, it's good moves. But I'm worried about Alec. Being this crazy. Like it's like he's comfortable and everything, but Alec, you know, is already flip flopping and he's already a target.
Yeah, so I would say that Dan is a good number 3 for the. I mean,
A target.
yeah, Dan is a target. Alec is a good number 3. Sorry.
Yeah. So who's your number 2?
My number 2 would probably be Allison, just for how well she did in the immunity challenge, because that was hard.
Okay, I thought it was just because she. I don't know. I thought we didn't see a lot of Allison, but and then okay, it was good. So I mean, we haven't seen a lot, but she is part of that group. So hopefully, she can at least give us a little bit more, pizzazz or something. Saying we want
Yeah.
you. Yeah, like we need a reason for you to win.
Yeah, so hopefully she'll be a good character going through the season. And
Right.
who's your number 2, Jon Jon?
My number 2. Okay, so I think because of what's going on with the Smurfs, I mean, maybe right now I could not a lot of choices, but I will just say maybe let's go with I guess a Christian.
Yeah, let's go with Christian because he's. You know what? I'll take Christian too. He's very in tune with the strategy, and he's got his finger on the pulse of the game. He's got good relationships, and that's everything you need in Survivor. So,
Yeah, I mean, that's my number 2, but him in the confession is like so gold. He's like, did you see like he paused for a minute and then like he moved like a rock and then
yeah, that was my moment of the show. I think Christian like pausing and moving the wood.
yeah, I thought it was a rock, but yeah, okay, yeah, I thought he was thinking like a support or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also like him in title. Like, I guess when Allison said something, like she was trying to say a word, and Christian just said back Charles right away. So I mean,
Yeah.
like we know what. Yeah. So like, yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying Christian at this point. So how about you?
Yeah, I'm enjoying Christian and the nerdiness. So
Yeah, I
Christian.
mean, if Christian got bullied out this tonight, then people probably on social media are probably gonna be all up on Angelina.
Oh yes. Oh
Which
yes.
doesn't happen.
Okay.
Which I wish not to happen, especially what happened with Natalie last time with Lyrsa. So Lyrsa, telling I mean, if you heard about Lyrsa getting all these death threats and everything at 2 in the morning by fans.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Like Lyrsa because of Natalie.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't the only person that bullied her out. Like,
Yeah. Like.
but yeah, I just don't want that to happen to anybody they survived, especially they're on a show like they're playing, but it's yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Please don't. It's a game. Please don't.
Take,
Get on Twitter and act all not nice.
yeah, don't act like you're the your person to bend. Like it's the bender. Like these people don't know you that closely, and yeah, we all know now it's annoying and hate to live with her on camp and being her worker, I but I think she's nice, so give her that chance, people.
Yeah, and yeah, don't be hateful. Like don't. It's a game, so just
Yeah,
don't.
please don't come after Angelina. Christian gets out.
Yeah, and so
All
I
right.
guess that's.
Oh wait, we forgot number ones.
Oh, number 1. Sorry.
Yeah, we had to go on a tangent here. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Who's number 1?
Okay, my number 1. I guess since it's this early, I mean, I guess I'll just go with the Mayor Slamtown.
Yeah, I'll go with ooh.
Yeah, the Mayor Slam.
I'll stick with my winter picnic.
Okay. Yeah, I mean me because of the Mayor Slamtown. I mean, he's pretending to I mean he wants to make and I think him telling Angelina about we're gonna go stick with Nick. I mean we're gonna vote Elizabeth out and I mean at least he didn't tell Angelina like he was so calm. I mean I give credit to that and John talking about the merch yeah there's like I can eat like 800,000 calories of these foods.
Yeah, and I love Nick because he's just managing all of his alliances so well, and he's really strategic, and he knows like what he has to do and how to do it.
Yeah, and like oh my god, like there's not even one tribal, not even once that his name got called. Like he's like Nick's not a target for some reason. It's like I don't know.
Nick is not a target, so he's positioned himself so well when neither side.
I mean, is he a vampire?
Yeah, is Nick a vampire? Because both sides see value in keeping him, which is rare in Survivor once you get to the post.
Yeah, and I don't know. Is this his blue eyes? That's is a those blue eyes saying something. You can trust me. You can trust me, especially my Kentucky accent.
Yeah, he's secretly Edward Cullen. That's why That's why.
It's like the Kentucky Edward Cullen. Like
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just Nick that he's playing good right now. But I mean, I cannot say anything good at this point about Nick or anything terrible because Nick is like giving us something good like of a player.
Yeah, and Nick is doing really well right now, and he's really entertaining to watch too.
Yeah, but then I see a few people saying that there's a few purple edits tonight. Like, I mean, Davey was not there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Davey.
There's our purple of the week, I guess.
Yeah, purple edit of the week goes to Davey, man.
Yeah,
wow.
I was gonna say Carl, but no, Carl was just he wasn't. He didn't have a confession, but he was talking about Gang Elizabeth.
Yeah, and was Davey even in the challenge? Like I didn't even see. Well, of course he was, but I didn't even see Davey's station thing.
I don't know. I think Davey was just like there. It's like I'm just enjoying chopping down this coconut.
Yeah, and so purple end of the week goes to Davey. Wow, I forgot about him.
Award of the week.
Okay. Yeah, who's the purple edit of the week? So
we're all gonna say Davey. So
yeah, we're all gonna say Davey here.
Yeah, I mean he's good right now, but I mean hopefully this purple edit will not say oh he's gone.
He's good right now, but hopefully he won't remain a purple edit. I don't think he will with the way this.
No, his social game is still good at this point, but I mean I can see most of these Davids just taking this to the end.
Yeah, I can see the Davids like really rallying and going all the way to the end with that one.
And now with the Goliath, having this trust and this cracks forming, that it's gonna be good for the Davids.
Yeah, and so.
Oh man, what a tangent we're going through.
Yeah, what a tangent we're going on right now. Sorry about that.
We're talking about vampires, talking about purple people. So
purple people, vampires. Yeah, it's all in a week of Survivor, folks. It's all in a week of Survivor.
Yeah, when you gotta merge, like when you don't get the results that you wish for, then I think we have the right to tangent at this point.
Yeah. We have the right to go on a tangent when this first vote wasn't
successful.
Really what we wanted, but oh well, we got a whole season left, so
yeah, we got a few more weeks, so yeah, I mean 2 more months, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm really good from here. How about you? I mean, I have nothing else to say about the rest of this, week of the episode.
Yeah, I'm good. So I guess that'll do it. And my moment of the show was Christian moving the wood.
Okay, I thought I was gonna say pectorals.
Oh yeah, and that too. But Christian moving the wood was my moment of the show.
I think that's more fun than saying pectorals.
Instagram, and we will see you next week.
Bye.